watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unat Gentry. It is Thursday, June 8th. Well, in our top story, we have information on a missing girl. A young girl has been missing since May 22nd. Her name is Alina Alex Fausto, and she's 15 years old, 5'4", with dark brown hair and eyes. She was last seen leaving for school in the area of Craig Road and Simmons Street in Las Vegas. Since then, she has not returned home from school, and her family fears for her life and safety. Alina, who also goes by Alex, is believed to be wearing baggy blue jeans and a short-sleeved black shirt with anime letters on it. She has piercings in both of her ears and septum and wears prescription glasses. If you have any information at all regarding this missing child, please contact the North Las Vegas Police Department at 702-633-9111 or Faith with a Purpose at 606-585-0968 so that she can be found. In other news, a man who burglarized a home twice is apprehended now by local law enforcement.
On June 2nd, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a report of a burglary. Upon arrival, officers stated they had observed an AC unit having been removed from a window. Upon going into the residence, they had also observed and photographed multiple drawers to be opened and damage to the door leading to the residence from the garage, indicating forced entry. On June 3rd, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies had received a report of a second break-in at the same residence during the evening hours. It was stated by the reporting party that the value of the stolen property was approximately $6,600. They also stated they observed a Hispanic male adult and a white female adult loading the stolen property from the residence into a black sedan with a broken rear window. They had also stated they observed their mother's jewelry box in the trunk of the vehicle as it sped away. A friend of the reporting party that was there at the time stated that they recognized the vehicle used to load the stolen property. The friend of the reporting party also stated that they had recognized the male from a Facebook page. After giving picture to the Nye County Sheriff's Office, deputies recognized the male in the picture to be John Whitesell from previous law enforcement encounters. Finally, on June 6, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were handling an unrelated call for service when they noticed John Whitesell walking onto the property. Officers then approached Whitesell for questioning regarding the burglary. According to the declaration of arrest, Whitesell spontaneously uttered, "Are you talking about the house with all the trash out front? There was a sign saying all of that was free. I didn't steal anything from there, it was free." Due to the description Whitesell provided of the house, officers stated that it put him at the victim's residence. John Whitesell was then arrested and charged with residential burglary, conspiracy to commit grand larceny, and grand larceny of $5,000 but less than $25,000.
Nevada Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, along with other U.S. senators, present a bill aimed to change how states are allowed to handle natural disasters and emergencies.
A bipartisan legislation to provide relief for impacted taxpayers in states that have issued state-level disaster declarations was introduced by U.S. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, Senator John Kennedy, Chris Van Hollen, and Marsha Blackburn. Currently, the IRS has the authority to postpone filing deadlines in the event of a presidentially declared federal disaster, but this does not extend to state-level emergencies. Companion legislation is being introduced in the U.S. House of Representatives by Representatives Judy Chu and David Kustoff. Each year, the state of Nevada declares state-level emergencies for disasters like flooding and wildfires. Under current law, Nevadans are not eligible for any tax relief for these state disaster declarations unless they're also declared by the President of the United States. Cortez Masto's legislation would ensure that states get the support they need to recover from natural disasters. Cortez Masto says, "While I'm glad the administration heeded my call and issued a federal disaster declaration for some Nevada counties impacted by severe flooding, there are still communities in Nevada suffering from intense snowmelt that aren't covered by this declaration. Across the country, too many communities harmed by natural disasters each year miss out on the critical tax relief that comes with federal recognition." She goes on to also say, "My bipartisan bill will fix this problem and support more Nevada taxpayers experiencing extreme weather and wildfires." Senator Van Hollen states, "For many, when disaster strikes, it's a struggle to recover from the blow and get back on their feet." He continues saying, "This bipartisan bill provides financial flexibility for Americans impacted by disaster so they can focus on rebuilding their lives and livelihoods. The Filing Relief for Natural Disasters Act would allow the governor of a state or territory to extend a federal tax filing deadline in the event of a state-declared emergency or disaster, which happens automatically for federally declared disasters. Extending this authority to states gives them the ability to provide relief independent of the federal government's involvement in an emergency or natural disaster. This legislation would also expand the mandatory federal filing extension from 60 days to 120 days.
In other news, human trafficking, unfortunately, is a problem throughout southern Nevada, and it's on the rise in many other parts of the country and the world. In fact, here in the U.S. alone, trafficking is very profitable and puts $975 million in the pockets of human traffickers every year. There is an upcoming event, though, in Las Vegas to help everyone learn more about human trafficking, and everyone is invited to attend. Rory Rossell reports.
Awareness is Prevention and Power to Parent are co-hosting a Kids Stay Safe and Stay Smart event on June 16th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Las Vegas City Hall. This is a community-wide event, and it is open to all ages to attend and discuss the dangers of human trafficking around the world and especially in our communities. Now that children are out of school and spending more time on their devices, there is an increased rate of vulnerability, especially since most predators use the internet to lure their victims. This event welcomes many speakers that are coming in to discuss safety tips on this subject as well. Attendees are encouraged to ask any questions they have because these presenters are here to help. If you are interested in attending, the Las Vegas City Hall is located at 495 South Main Street. Awareness is Prevention and Power to Parent are looking forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, Rory. And don't grab that remote. Stick around for more News 25, leader of the Southern Nevada News Network.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, Nye Communities Coalition is holding one of its homeless wraparound events next week to provide resources, food, and everyday products to the homeless.
As most of you know, the Nye Communities Coalition hosts several homeless wraparound events each year. These events are sponsored by CCIC. The coalition already hosted one of their events previously this year in March. Our next event is next Friday, June 16th. The following event will be in September, and the final event of 2023 will be in December. As I said before, our next event is next Friday, June 16th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This event will include food bags to go, hot meals, showers, hygiene products, haircuts, condoms, clothing, phones, vaccines, and community resources. The Nye Communities Coalition would like to remind you, if you need a ride to the event, there will be free rides provided by Pahrump Valley Public Transportation. Pickup and drop-off will be at Crawford Way. The first pickup will be at 10 a.m. and the second will be at noon. The first drop-off will be at noon, and the last drop-off will be at 2 p.m. The Nye Communities Coalition is located at 1020 East Wilson Road. For more information, you can contact Rachel at the Coalition at 775-727-9970, extension 212.
Well, isn't she lovely? The Miss Senior Golden Years 2023 pageant is being held at the Saddle West showroom this Saturday, June 10th. And News 25 caught up with the remaining contestants along with director BJ Hetrick-Urin in continuing coverage of this story.
I'm Linda Wright, and I'm contestant number 4. And I'm running for Miss Senior Golden Years. And my platform is bringing the Pahrump community together through the years. And I've been doing this for well over 10 years. And I belong to several community organizations. And that's what I do. And we just have a great time bringing the community together. And I'm married and I have one son, and I joined Miss Senior Golden Years to have fun and to make new friends. And so I hope you come out and enjoy the pageant.
I'm Rhonda Ade, contestant number 5, and my platform is Visiting Smiles. We take miniature horses and we go around and we visit people in retirement homes, veteran homes, hospitals. We bring joy and smiles with our little tiny horses. I've lived in Pahrump almost 4 years. My husband and I retired here from Joshua Tree, California, and we love it here. I joined the Miss Golden Years pageant to meet women, to have some fun, and to make some friends. And I'm having the time of my life.
Hi, my name is Marjorie Washington Neers. I'm contestant number 6, and my platform is public service. I'm just available to do anything anyone needs, help feed the homeless. I do that in the holiday season, and we minister to different nursing homes and things. I'm 73 years old, and I joined the pageant by a fluke, actually. I was invited to a tea, and the next thing you know, I'm entering the pageant. This is something new for me, and I am really enjoying it. The ladies are so wonderful, and I'm having a great time.
My name is Althea P. Jones. I'm contestant number 7, and my platform is Harmony for All Ages. And I've been a harmony coach for years. My husband and I have a nonprofit organization called Go Sounds, and what we do is we help young people, teenagers as well so as adults, get out of their depression mode, or if they have been incarcerated, we give them information, spiritual information on how to be the bright light in this world. And I joined the Senior Golden Years USA simply because there was a lot of joy around, and I really, really love to be around light and joy, and that's what drew me to this pageant.
Every one of these ladies have a platform and what they're going to do for the community, and they do that. I mean, you can see the Heavenly Peace. That's one of my contestants long ago that's taken over Heavenly Peace. We have people that out there doing that all the time. Michelle Card, who is one of our contestants that works very hard, has got us transportation now that we can go to Beatty. I can go on and on for hours what these girls have done with their platforms. So I'm very, very thankful. I've been very, very gifted, but without the support of this wonderful community, I couldn't have done it.
All of those ladies are lovely, and is it just me, or do some of them not look like they qualified to be seniors? Well, good luck to all the contestants. And in today's business brief, Pahrump welcomes a new thrift store to town, and News 25 caught up with the manager to talk about the amazing things Sonoma Thrift does and how it helps others here in our community.
Hi, I'm Michelle from Sonoma Thrift Store. I'm the manager here, and we work with individuals with special needs and disabilities. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, and all our profits and proceeds we earn here in the store stay within the store to help our individuals with their paychecks, their training, and outings we take them on.
Some of the stuff that we do here are like reading. That helps us, as some of the individuals here do not know how to read, and it helps them be able to read better when they move on into their own.
We work with the state through Northern Nevada Human Services, and we work with Catherine Martinez here in Pahrump. She helps us run the JDT program here, which is where they get assigned here to come to work and training and help them be able to socialize with others. And we have a corporate office. It's up in Winnemucca at Fallon and Elko. Those are our corporate offices. And our boss is Chuck Leiser. He's the CEO of the whole company. And he decided to bring Sonoma Thrift Store down here to help the youngsters here benefit on their behalf like they do up there. We do have a Sonoma Facebook page. Our address is 1375 East State Street here in Pahrump, 89048. We're across from Mom's Diner in the shopping center. Our phone number here is 775-625-7294.
News 25 will be right back with your health, weather, and more.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, if you're in the market for a new computer and have questions, our go-to guy, Josh Osborne at Great Computer Deals here in Pahrump, is here to help.
Hi guys, Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial, viewer question edition.
One viewer asks, is Apple really better than PC? I get this question all the time, guys, and I don't know why it gets people so heated. There's simply two different approaches going on here. If you're the type of user that likes a simplistic operating system with great security, but can be a bit pricey and doesn't offer much for customization, but it integrates well with all your different tech devices, then Apple is the way to go. If you prefer an operating system that is more universally used, but can be very buggy and vulnerable to security threats, but is much cheaper in price and offers quite a bit more options when it comes to hardware and software, then a PC with Windows is the way to go. At the end of the day, it's not about which one is good or bad, it's about which one works best for you.
Why trust a technician when you can trust a friend? Great Computer Deals is located at 1190 East Highway 372. Call us at 775-990-8833.
Thanks, Josh. Well, June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, which is why we're discussing memory problems and Alzheimer's disease and dementia with medical experts to talk about findings of recent research.
What we found out was that, people with early memory symptoms alone, when compared to people with early, say, language problems or visual spatial problems, they tend to have a slightly slower disease progression in terms of their functional abilities.
Dr. Pillai says those with language problems, spatial ability, and judgment issues seem to be affected more over a period of time, specifically in their daily functional abilities. He says it seems to make sense since a person with just memory difficulties could find other ways to compensate, like keeping track of what they're doing by recording themselves or writing down notes. That would then allow them to remain functional. He also noted that memory difficulties come from another part of the brain than language problems, for example, so how the disease progresses could be different.
The portion of the brain that's first impacted by the disease, tends to determine the symptoms that goes along with the disease, and also the kind of progression from there to other regions.
Doctors say having this information available can better help physicians diagnose patients and prepare them for the future. It can also be useful for researchers when it comes to testing different medications to treat Alzheimer's disease.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need it? Check? Call 702-877-1500.
Here's a live Lerner and Rowe weather cam, and it's shaping up to be a beautiful weekend. We have a few clouds in the sky, but gorgeous temperatures. A closer look after the break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. This is John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios worldwide on the local BTV app and all up and down northern Nevada on Ace Country Radio. Check out Fernley, 80 degrees, 78 degrees out there in Fallon, 76 in Carson City. But you're not the cool spot, no. The cool kids are all in Tonopah, 71, just chilling. 73 in Goldfield. We saw Beatty get up to 81 degrees today. Donkey's not quite crying tears, and not yet. 87 out in Amarillo, so that's the hot spot. Vegas hot on your heels at 86, and out in Death Valley, you're catching a little break, aren't you? No triple digits today, just a mere 97 here in the Paradise of Pahrump. However, let's take a look. It's our 83-degree current temperature that I'm excited about. 85 just a little bit earlier. That was pretty good. Winds out of the south-southwest to just 9 miles per hour. Not really a factor today as the sun rose this morning in all its glory, hope, and promise at 5:26. We'll see it set this evening. Straight up 8 bells. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. 8. There you go. 8 bells and heading for a low tonight of 63. I'm going to have to run that back and see if I did that right. Coming into the weekend, what do we see? Clear skies tomorrow. No clouds in the sky. Saturday, yeah, we get some clouds, and it's a prelude to Sunday with a little bit of rain action going on there. That's a pretty good, hefty percentage chance that rain will fall into our world at 41%. And it looks like it calms down on Monday. Clouds burn off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and temperatures take a run up from their Sunday low of 78 all the way up to 94 on Thursday. Good stuff to look forward to. And actually not that bad a weekend. Little rain, little sunshine, we get it all. All right, back to the desk. Here's Unette Gentry.
Thanks so much, John. Well, the 2023 Pahrump Valley High School graduation DVDs are nearly complete. And if you'd like to purchase your own copy or a digital link to be emailed, please contact us at KPVM at 775-727-9400. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the air next to Newscast. Good night.